Welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. It's going to be the ultimate package from China unboxing. Okay, so let's start off with some unboxing. Trying to be figuring out how to get in here in this part of my studio. So let's start with the first package. Most of them I knew what it is, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be spoiling it. So let's do a first unboxing with this very strange looking one. You know those boxes you can really see. Let's do a quick spoiler. Let's see what it is. Super Drive 2. Oh yeah, I know what it is. So this is one of those things. Ah, man, I love it. I can't help myself with some of these weird products I not need to pick up. And this is absolutely one of them. So either after many times they've released these weird devices, I'm going to be putting this in the recycle bin. This is the Super Mini or Super Drive 2 Mini. Yeah, they made a Mini of the Super Drive. So it's actually a knockoff from the Mega Drive Mini. We're now calling it a Super Drive Mini. Yeah. So the question always remains with these things. Yeah, is this any good? Oh, come on. I don't know if there are people out there who love making boxes. For example, if I want to make a thumbnail like this, there is this horrible sticker on it. I freaking hate it when they're doing this. Okay, so let's do a quick unboxing. Let's do that. Let's do a quick peek in the inside. Later on, we're going to be testing it out. And let's see how... They're calling this a freaking mini device. This is not mini, man. This is absolutely everything but mini. This is just regular size. They should call this thing the Super Mini or a regular size device. We cannot put in a game, so this is like with plug-and-play devices, front USB. We do have HDMI, and there is an SD card, so let's see if they're using the crappy SD cards like always. Oh man, this is like the cheap ones. 1 gigabyte. It's like a miracle. Are they still making 1 gigabyte? Oh, it's going to be a lot of shenanigans. So it's always the wonder, like I did have like these reviews before where I booted up a device like 2 times and it stopped working. Thanks to this horrible overall bad quality of SD cards. Let's put it back in, going back like that. And let's open up the next package. We have a lot of stuff to unbox and it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, bumping the camera. Let's do another package. And we're not going to get a big one. Nope, we're getting this very strange looking one. I must say they're always so freaking creative with these packages, you know? It's like very interesting how they're packing them up. Everybody has their own style. This is like the bubble wrap envelope and just taping it over the box. This time I did order a lot of, yeah, that's kind of a spoiler. It's like I ordered a couple of those new game boxes and just to see if there's something interesting out there and what are they doing. So, and this is not going to be any different. It says game box over here. So let's see. Let's cut it open. Oh yeah, I noticed this on AliExpress. It's one of those many ones. Hey, they put the sticker on the back. That's much better. The Gamebox Controller Gamepad X2. Oh man, isn't it like this? Oh, I really hate these things where they have these weird. Let's put it this way: if you're having all of the, let's say, feature of an Android box, but it's integrated with the game system. I'm hoping it's not that case because it's going to be absolutely a negative review because most of them are really horrible. Okay, ooh, this is a mini. Wow. Okay, this is a really tiny box. These things do come with AV out, but most of the time it doesn't do anything with the game box situation. So let's see what kind of SD card. Oh, brandless. Yep. Another suicide SD card. But this is one of those game boxes. You know, I'm always trying to keep the track of what is new, what is interesting, and you know, there are so many of these freaking things out there. Particularly in the naming. I think it goes wrong with the naming in general. When you're having these things, you're looking at the naming, it says like Super Console 6 or whatever it is, and getting it in, it just says Game Box. That's even making it more confusing. Sometimes they're just making up the names. But the box is something I've personally never seen before, so this is absolutely a 100% brand new product. So it's going to be interesting to take a close look at it, to see what they actually messed up this time. You know, that's how I feel with these reviews. It's all like getting the wicked whip and just whip everything, because it's most of the time pretty naughty and also kind of boring in certain ways, because let's be honest, some of these things are really bad. However, let's get to the next package. And yep, it's going into the recycle bin. Okay, so let's see, we're just getting another small one. And what's in here? I don't even need the scissors for this one. We can rip into here. Oh, this is going to be an easy unboxing. Yep. Seriously? Oh man. You know, this is one of those packages I'm thinking, I know this was like a new game stick thing going on, and besides having this horrible sticker, my look at the box. Oh man, oh man. You know, I fell for the freaking trick again. And I mean, I've purchased this freaking stick so many different times, whether selling it for different naming, like 8K stick, 4K game stick, or whatever it is. But before we're going to be complaining a little bit more, let's see how the form factor is. Ah, it's a different form factor. Yeah. They were not lying about that. Okay. Oh, this is a game stick shenanigans that we have seen many times before now. In here, of course, the chemical PlayStation 2 controller. But in the review, we're going to be doing it, like say, an overall view. And I'm very curious. It's like not only the SD cards, the shenanigans with SD cards keep going on. It's like a general problem now. And I have experienced it that I was doing a review of this game stick and I used like 4 SD cards. Every single time I was booting up it a couple of times, it just automatically like stopped working. But doesn't matter. It's what it is now. And yeah, let's go, man, to the next package. See what I get. So let's get this very big one over here. Oh yeah, I can feel there is this plastic, but also this other weird thing. I'm calling these things the boxing gloves. But let's open up. Oh wait, hey, it's another package inside and package. I have no idea why they did this. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't spoil the fun. This is what we call a double package from China. Yeah. You also have these multiple packages. I do wonder if they're going to be doing that for different countries. So when you're ordering like 20 things or 15 things like I do sometimes for like reviewing, they're like combining everything. But let's see if this is the same case over here. Waka, 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 waka. Oh, let's see if I can open it up. Ooh, I think it's already know what is in here. There was one thing I purchased I didn't buy for a very long time because that hype is already over, the hype train, but I just wanted to do it one more time. And that is actually this. This is the... Okay. It's a good packaging, but this is the Mini Classic. And the reason I purchased this is simple reason. Not only this is an old school, let's say, kind of a product that we've tested out before, the 620-in-1. It's kind of a new one, but the prices of these things are ridiculous now. Like you're paying like $9, $12. And then is the question, is it still an entertainment fun system to buy? So we're going to be seeing how the emulation is now with the newer models, or is this like the same crap that they've basically checked out and sold in many years. So it's kind of complete. There is no HDMI out. Nope, no HDMI. So that's quite unfortunate. Nothing to do. What is kind of cool that this thing comes with turbo buttons and the quality is really bad. I can already that D-pad. Oh, this is really horrible. Oh man, oh man, oh man. For the money, I think we cannot really complain when it comes to that, but you know, it's like a freaking nightmare with these things. So I was curious, like, is this like, let's say like it's $10 for the stuff like that. Is it really worth it? Or can you just rather spend way more money and buy an original one? But that's something we're going to be finding out later on. Okay, so let's see, next package from China, and this is a very interesting, you know, the wrapping of some of them are so interesting. Okay, let's open it up. No Pac-Man scissors for this one, or we do, yep, we're going to be doing it. Waka waka waka, waka 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 waka. Okay, and to be honest, I have no idea what is where. I did order all kinds of random stuff. Oh, we can unwrap it now. Unwrap without bubble wrap. And it is, ooh. Oh yeah, yep. So this is this needs an explanation. So there are actually 2 of them, and this is the Saru. Yeah, okay, so as making this review, I already did a review about the Saru. And the reason I actually bought another one, because there were different versions out there. Different manufacturers, or at least like different versions. I wanted to see there was an old, or I think it's like a used part version, and a completely new PCB. Let's see, the other one is that black translucent. This is the other one. I think this is the new one. And I wanted to order the other Saru game console, so I want to make a complete kit. So every console has their own Saru cartridge. That's actually what it is, because if you don't have a cartridge like this and you have a Saru console, it's kind of pointless, because you cannot actually having the option to have games to be played through a disc. So yeah, I ordered 2 for the collection. I'm going to be making all of the consoles complete in the future, and also doing a chit chat about the different versions, if it's worth the extra money. Alright, so let's see what the next package. Oh, this is a heavy one. Okay, so this is an interesting one. A lot of tape, plastic. It's time for the Wicked Pac-Man scissor. Waka 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 waka. And waka 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 waka. Oh, there we go. This is a very cool looking box. Come on. Yes. There was another one I was waiting for. You know, I'm kind of done sometimes with those handhelds, but there's some, when you're looking at on AliExpress, you do sometimes see a lot of cool stuff. Oh, bubble wrap. Yeah, bubble wrap. I love bubble wrap. I'm always saving that. It's easy for packaging and stuff like that. So this is the video game system, the M25. So for the people following me around here, is that we have chit-chat about the Project X, and this thing was quite disappointing. And now we're having the Project X, some kind of maybe different manufacturer. And it seems to be they did it right. We have an IPS panel. This thing was not cheap. I think it was only like $60, $70. And yeah, we're going to be doing a quick unboxing together, because I just wanted to see if this thing is any different. Also, I think it would be interesting to have like a side-by-side comparison. Why are there like freaking fingerprints? I think the camera doesn't pick it up, but our fingerprints on my brand new system. The form factor. Oh, this feels really cheap. Oh man, this feels really cheap. Really cheap to the cheap. I think I'm powering it on like that. Is it so? Ooh, loading. Okay, so let's do a quick live how we're going to be. We're not going to be waiting for the review, we're just going to be doing it now. The joystick feels quite nice, more like Nintendo Switch clones. Ooh, Amy Alec. Ooh, we're just talking about it when it comes to the Amy Alec of the game sticks. So that's interesting. Okay, before going any further, I just wanted to show it with you. Just a quick preview. And it's loading. Come on. Man, this takes forever. Come on. You're there at the end. There we go. Oh, the D-pad. You have this weird click. Okay, PlayStation. See, this is what I love about this thing. It looks already cool. I love this menu. Okay, so let's get a small one and let's see. There is somewhere an adapter. Just spoiler ahead. This is somewhere I ordered myself an adapter just to see. You have those universal adapters. I do use them a lot for the retro game system with all kinds of different plugs, different voltages. It's not the best way sometimes, but it's just super convenient if I'm digging through the pile of all kinds of stuff. Yep, see, I told you. It's the universal adapter. But these things are so cheap. So normally I'm buying them from a local store over here, but they're asking like $20 freaking for a universal. This was like $6. And they were claiming to have, let's see, 12 volt, 30 watts. If it's really true, I have no idea. So it did came with all the different, like say, connections. Not the one for the US Super NES, but it does have like a lot of connections. But I just ordered one just to see how the quality is, but oh, yeah, look at this. It even got a USB. Okay, that's interesting. 30 watts. So we're having 3 volts, 4.5, 5, 6, 7.5, 9 and 12 volts. So this is super easy. I love these things. They're convenient to actually use for retro game systems, particularly if you don't have an original one laying around. But always be very careful with those voltages and of course where the plus or minus will be. But this is something I'm going to be trying out, not on camera. I'm just going to be using this for my private collection to see if this is going to be in fun replacement. Otherwise, I'm going to be buying those $20 freaking ones. However, let's put this on the pile. But let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is a semi-unboxing. You can see there's a tape over here. And this is a cheating package. This is the cheating package from China, because I did a little bit of an opening up because there were so many packages in the inside and I just needed to see if something was in. But let's do it quick. Let's say opening it up. I didn't peek in the inside, let's put it that way. Just open it up. But the first thing that we're getting is, and this is kind of a surprise, so this TV box thing, retro game console, 8K Ultra HD. Completely nonsense, of course. But it is from Kinhank. You know, Kinhank just released the K36 handheld. So they're still releasing new game boxes. But I think it's going to be the same shenanigans. But still interesting to see if there's something new out there. And we're having the Powkiddy. Yeah, my friends, the Powkiddy is here. And you know, the V10, yeah, there's another handheld I didn't review. I completely missed it out, or almost missed out on it. I noticed a lot of videos, but I was thinking, hey, I didn't know. I think it was Retro Game Core made a video about, he made a video about this thing, claiming this was like the ultimate Game Boy Advance handheld. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. So let's see, and the consistency of the Powkiddy quality is not perfect, but this can be a very, very interesting one. So let's, you know what I'm going to be doing, my friends? We are going to be doing, see, this is what I mean, you know, closing this freaking thing. Let's power it on. Let's see what happens. And it's already filled with ArcOS, so that is great. Okay, let's see if I can just actually boot it up, play, and see if this is any good. I love this color, by the way. It's a very nice form factor. It feels okay. It's not like the most comfortable device. What I do love about it is the back buttons over here. The way they're getting the hang of it. You can see the way how your hands are just falling into this. But so far, let's see how I can move. Oh yeah, I love this. This ArcOS menu is very nice. The beautiful display. This is an absolutely great overall, let's say, device when it comes to that. Let's see how fast it reacts. Okay, so let's boot something up. And let's see if this thing is going to be interesting. We're having two USB outs. We're having the reset on top. Okay. Oh. Can we crank up the volume somehow? Where's the volume? Oh, here it is. Okay, that's kind of interesting, but also weird at the same time. So the Jackie Chan game is something I always love to try out. That's such a fun game. They also ported it to the NES. Normally I'm not, let's say, the biggest fan of adventure games. Of course we're loving the classic ones normally, but this is just a fun game. And you know, when it comes to emulation in general, this is what I love about finding new games. And the fun fact is I started playing this game on emulation. I know I'm just actually playing it on my real PC engine. It's not also a super expensive game, but it's also not the most cheap ones. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! Let's get into another package from China, and yeah, we do have a couple of them still here. So join me here in this adventure. Yep. And let's see what we're getting in this package. Let's do a sneak peek. What does it say? Subor. Subor! It's a Subor! Waka 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 waka. And we do get some bubble wrap. Woohoo! I love my bubble wrap. Wrap and wrap the bubble wrap. Unwrap the bubble wrap. And let's see if we can we just do it like it should be, or going to be rip and tearing? No, we just do take your time. And this is another cheap handle. You know, I think it was some time ago I made this video asking you all, like, should I keep reviewing those weird brands? Because we have Powkiddy and we have Embernick and so many other brands out there. But people want me reviewing all kinds of weird stuff, and this is another one. It's the Q2. And yeah, I'm hoping this can be interesting. There is no English. Is there even any English on this? I think there is not. But let's see in here. Let's do a quick unboxing together. Just live. Yeah, live unboxing. I've never done this before. Unboxing live. Oh, cheap devices. Okay, the first thing we're going to be doing is smelling it. Man, it smells really chemical. Okay, so the overall design, this is very old school. Okay, we have this very cool logo in here. The Q2, some really bad basic normal buttons for like the shoulder ones. We can turn it on. The form factor is very small. What the hell is going on? Okay, so I'm guessing they're using this software over here on maybe mini arcade machines. That would be like the first time. We have images, video, folder, ebook, setup. Okay. The menu works fast. Product information. No, that's it. It just shows the play game. Okay. Let's load it up. Let's see what we're getting with this weird thing. Oh, yeah, we have seen this before. Okay, here comes the problem. I'm guessing this is the software that we have seen with the X series. It looks also kind of squeezed over here. Game Boy Advance. Oh crap. Accidentally pressed the wrong button. The touch of the button is not bad at all. Okay, let's try Mega Drive. They're always messing up Mega Drive. So let's get a familiar game. Daily Killer 1, Daily Killer 2. What the heck is going on with those games? Loading up, okay. The speaker sounds very loud. Whoa. The feel of the D-pad is not bad for this cheap device. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much I actually paid for this. It was not like super a lot of money, but... Oh man, Teacher Boy. That's one of those games I've played so much as a child. It's not the best beat 'em up out there, but it has something cool to it. You need to collect coins for getting power-ups and stuff like that. Grab one from over here. Let's put this one over there. That is how Wicked goes in beast mode. Okay, yep, so a lot of game sticks, yeah. So the Game Stick K8. And the reason I keep buying these crappy products sometimes is that because I just want to keep up and see if there's any good. But there was one particular thing I already noticing on the box that I really this makes me really exciting, and that is over here. ME-ALEC 4.3, meaning that this is going to be maybe one of the better Super Console solutions, having a plug-and-play device that actually has some decent overall emulation. The stick look all the same. This is just one random Android stick they're using, putting a cap on, but going to be leaving it on for now. Don't have a monitor here, so I cannot test it out. And there was one of those game sticks nowadays have better controllers, not the chemical ones from China. So it's interesting to see. And let's check. So we go into here. No, it's the same PlayStation 2 shenanigan controllers. Those things smell really horrible. Always be very careful by opening it up. Okay. Oh, they did a good job on packing this up. I must give them extra wicked kudos for that. Okay. So the game box, TV box, whatever game TV box, Android system, you know, there's this dual devices where you just remove the SD card, or sometimes you have this combination. So I am Game TV one key switching. Okay. With another PlayStation fake controllers, of course. I think there's just one manufacturer making those freaking things. Let's do a quick look in the inside because I'm such a curious always guy. And let's see how the overall quality is. Oh, what the heck? SD card already popped out. And it's another cheap 64 non-branded one. Okay, so this game box looks kind of cool. We do have an on and off switch, but the feel, it's really cheap. Absolutely. This is just not the way how you actually want to experience those things. And normally when opening it up, can we just do that? Yeah, we can open it up fairly easy. So it will be interesting. I do see something of a cooling element in the inside, but I don't have high hopes for this. When these things feel cheap, I'm more like, no, 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 no. Okay, whatever. So let's get into something else. Oh, okay, so let's check it out. This is another package. Yeah, there we go. Let's do a wacka wacka moment with the Pac-Man scissor. And let's see, this is, yeah, another game stick. Surprise! Surprise, surprise! Oh, man, oh man. Okay, so first impression. 8K games. Oh, you know the shenanigans. We went from 4K shenanigans to 8K shenanigans now, and it does have AMI-ALEC 4.5. Okay, that's interesting. So do you have really some AMI-ALEC on it? X3 Pro. So I'm guessing this is the same chip like the Cube, and that's kind of cool. And with a simple reason, because this isn't, you know, the X3. It was kind of a cool chip where we have like a lot of cool like emulation performance. So okay, seriously, are we still having the same crazy controllers? Do we have like the pretty cheap one? You know, I'm not going to be smelling these things again because, oh man, they were like really bad. Let's see the stick itself. Okay, that looks kind of cool. They're putting a sticker on it. They're putting some extra effort on it. Having one USB. Okay. HDMI. Micro USB for powering. We have I think an audio out over here. Okay, looks interesting. So will be fun to check it out later on. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be starting these videos, because there is so much stuff that we're going to be needing to do even before starting this. Okay, let's put everything back in. There we go. Okay. And let's put this on the pole. Okay, so let's get into the show and let's unbox some craziness. So in here we're having another package, but the question remained, what kind of package? Oh yeah. And this is another game stick. Oh yeah, that was the X2 Ultra. And yeah, very nice, man. I keep buying these things and just want to have. We do have different controllers today. So that's going to be interesting when it comes to that. Yeah, so that's cool. So let's move on to another one over here. Let's get in our first, otherwise it's going to be one big mess over here. The next package, let's grab the big bad boy over here. So let's see. Ooh, man, oh man, this is going to be an interesting one too. And let's check out. And let's see what we're finding in here. There's one of the biggest packages. Normally I would say we'll save the best for last, or the biggest one, but oh yeah, let's see. Oh, that was this thing. Oh yeah. I noticed this online, I just needed to get it. This is the PlayStation 5 Gamebox thing, which I have no idea what they're doing over there. You know? Oh, this is so funny. This is so funny. This is some weird Gamebox. We have reviewed a couple of them. I think the last one I just sent back to China because it was that bad. I've been tinkering like with the RAM modules and everything to get it to work. But, you know, I want to give it another go. Let's pull it out if I can. No, it's going to be packed up way too good. Is there a way I am following order I need to unbox this? Is this removing this? No. I was thinking to actually remove this, but it's always interesting how they tape everything together. Jesus. There we go. I want to save the bubble wrap. That's the reason I'm doing it. Where is the beginning? The beginning of the end. There we go. Okay, so this is an interesting way to make a PC. Let's be honest. Look at this. It's really interesting. Oh man, look at the connections over there. I don't know what happened, but this is some really weird stuff going on over here. Yeah, so I just needed to grip. Wait. Okay, so there is something in the inside. It looks like in PC Express. But whoa, there's some weird stuff in here, you know? So yeah, nevertheless, we're going to be powering this on later on. And there is an HDMI, USB and an RG45 that looks to be painted over. Look at the connection. Oh, what did I buy? What did I buy? Oh man. I think that PlayStation 5 thing, that was interesting. But let's get into this. Let's grab all kinds of packages. We do have a couple of them more coming up. Oh, yep. Let's grab this one. This is getting my attention. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, recently I noticed a game stick with some weird colors on it. I almost wanted to buy it. First I'm going to be checking this out if there's anything good in here. Okay, free bubble wrap. I love free bubble wrap. And this is another game stick. Yep, there are a lot of them out there. The Gamebox. It's from Shenzhen. There's also come the M2 Pro. We do have a light version when it comes to the PlayStation controls. That's something you don't see very often. And the controller quality. Of course with the batteries, the on and off switch and all the craziness, but so far, not bad at all. Not bad at all. But let's move on to another package and let's see what is in here. Already found my power supply that I ordered. Okay. Hey, it's the GB300. What's left of it? Oh, yep, they're doing it again. Oh man, would this thing even be surviving? How is it possible? You can't say a lot of these things, but it actually survived the transport. So they saying, or I just felt for it, there was a new version. So this is this GB300, like a really budget device, is under $20. You know, oh, we do have rubberized select and start. That's kind of nice. Let's power it on. That's kind of weird that you need to. That's kind of weird for powering it on. You need to slide it down. Oh, they call it the subglass. Okay. Has a horrible display. That's one thing for sure. Okay. Isn't this like the same software that the... Man, this D-pad. I love it too. Okay, using the back buttons over here, we can choose between different... Oh, I accidentally start something up. Oops. I wanted to see a certain game. I can double check if it's... How can I go back? Select start? Yeah. Oh man. So far so good. Okay, so let's scroll through this. Just doing this live checking, if you're just tuning in. Oh, Toki. Is this like the famous Toki game that I've played? Yep. Oh, I've played this game so much. Well, such an interesting game, you know. If you never played it, it's ported from the MAME. I think it's also a MAME version out there. We're looking out for this fucking thing. That's what I mean. Bloodshot! Let's get into some more unboxing. And we're just grabbing a basic one over here. Spoiler, it's going to be in Gamebox. I wanted to order all kinds of random stuff, but to be honest, I didn't find a lot of interesting products. I bought most of the American Powkiddy devices. Already did some unboxing here, and you know, I am kind of up to date now with most of these things. And when it comes to these weird devices, I also didn't notice many interesting ones. So this is another cheap stick, the Y5, and it comes with, of course, with the PlayStation 2 knockoff controllers and yeah, 3D games. I think they didn't put any. Oh, it's interesting. No 8K bullshit today. No 8K shenanigans. So it's another stick, another craziness, and you know, we're going to be testing them all out. I have a lot of cool stuff coming up when it comes to emulation performance. And yeah, these things are getting cheap. Some of them are like some $90. It's just crazy how cheap it all gets. If they're going to be fixing the SD cards, that would be a very pleasant thing to do. However, let's continue. Let's put this on the pile of stuff that we're going to be doing review and test out on the channel. And let's go with the flow. Let's grab this very small one, this very tiny package. There's all of the, maybe this is more of the interesting to see what's in here. Okay. Huh, okay. Oh yeah, I know what it is. People were asking me about some summer cards. Oh, there we go. You know, this is such an annoying thing. they're not even putting the effort to put the freaking sticker on. And I hate putting stickers on because I am not good at it. I'm always putting them crooked on. But this was like that all famous. People were asking me about this summer card for quite a long time. The cartridge looks completely different quality, not a mold that we have seen before. It is a completely unique with a USB-C. So yeah, you need to look at it like that. Summer card 64. Yeah, so this is a new kind of a flash card. And if it's going to be any better, that is what we're going to be finding out later on. Going to be putting it back in the plastic. And yeah, there are so many of these new solutions out there. I'm going to be putting the sticker on later on because I'm not going to be bothering myself doing it now. Okay, can we get into... Oh, I was thinking, what the heck is going on? But there isn't like an SD card in here. Let's put it back in the box, put it on the pile stuff, and let's move on. See if there's what I actually bought, because I have no idea over here. And let's open it up. Let's be very careful always, just using the tip of my scissor, and don't damaging anything in the inside. So this is, let's stand up for once. Okay. I think this is one of those game PC consoles. They're a little bit more expensive, and this weighs very heavy. And you know, let's do a quick unboxing with this too. So when it comes to these game PCs, they're using sometimes really old parts, you know, and that's not always bad, but the performance of these things are quite remarkable, quite good, and they're absolutely next level compared with some of those cheap boxes. However, they are like so much of a bigger price now. Let's do this, I'm hoping still in the side of the camera. Oh, bubble wrap. Cannot have enough bubble wrap. Okay, so it's this company. Man, this sticks. It's more like a sticky box. This 3D printed. Man, this. Ugh. There is a mini PC, so let's see if this is going to be any interesting to check out later on. Going to be putting it back. I don't know why this is sticky. We do have a couple of them still that we need to unbox. A couple of big difficult ones, I can say, because some of them are so completely wrapped, it's nuts. So let's see what is in here. So at this point I've been checking AliExpress daily, but didn't find many new products when it comes to beside game boxes. Look what's in here. Ta-ta-da! Another game stick, seriously. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of game stick fetish the upcoming time, just to see if there's anything good out there. So emulation performance, most of you will know that it's going to be the same shenanigans, but at this point I think it's more like the question, how good is the overall quality of the product? Do we get good controllers, and how is the software itself? And this is the X9 Pro, and the controllers are different. You know what's kind of annoying about AliExpress when you're ordering? I think it's the same with other pages. You really need to be careful, because sometimes you're just asking like 5 times the amount of money for the exactly same product and just naming it. For example, this is called X9 Pro, and this thing costs like say $30, and they're selling it for like 70 or 80, and they call it something different. But you're getting the same kind of stuff with the same crappy SD card. Okay. So the thing that made me like wonder, okay, this looks kind of cool. Look how this thing is. The controller looks cool, you know. It's like a mini handheld. So at that point, let's see, USB. Still using micro USB. We're not having the USB-C. So that is quite unfortunate. The controllers. Okay, this is something worth checking out already. So finally we're getting something different. But the question is, how comfortable is it? It's really cheap feel. Yeah, it's cheap feel. That's one thing. But the form factor is so much more comfortable than the PlayStation. The D-pad feels nice. It doesn't smell any chemical at this point. So, you know, this is the thing they should like doing. Adding more of these controllers. They're more comfortable. They're less chemical. And if they're working better. I think there is no rumble. You can just feel there is no rumble in it. So if people want to have rumble, yeah, you're out of luck. Let's put this back in here. So when it comes to these, let's say, Gamebox devices, I'm curious what we're going to be doing with the 11/11 sale, because some of the sales are crazy. Last year they're releasing all kinds of new devices. Think about the R35, 36, XU10, you name it. They were going completely nuts. And let's do the Pac-Man. Waka, 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 waka. Ooh, yeah. Of all the crap that I've basically ordered and all the crazy stuff, that was something I was really looking forward to. So they were selling this Neo Geo Mini from Unico company. Oh, the box is a little bit dense. He did an amazing job packing it in, but yeah, there was this MVS Mini. I needed to have it. You know, I love it. I love the red colors. I love the form factor. It came with a couple of games. So let's do an unboxing. Let's do it. Come on. So I love these Neo Geo things. 45 retro masterpieces. Metal Slug 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the X Samurai Showdown, Fatal Fury. Yo, it's absolutely cool. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I'm going to be needing power for this. These things have not like no power supply, or at least like some juice inside of it with a battery. But you know, they have been releasing so many of those, like those mini devices. I don't know how long this thing has been actually released, but loved it. This is my favorite one now. Here we go. We're getting the more difficult one. Woohoo! Making an intro. It's the time for package from China time. Let's go. That's how actually I'm making these intros. You know, sometimes I'm like recording 20 times, like, it's the time for package from China. And then another time I'm like, woohoo, it's the time. Package from China time. I can also do it like Mario, like, it's me, Mario. Let's do the Mario, the package from China, because it's the fake. Mamma mia, it's not the good. We're doing that like a fake. Something like that. I'm getting into Mario, but I don't need to use Mario voice because I'm always turning into something like a pervy Mario, whatever. Okay. Okay, so let's open it up and let's see what we're getting with this package and if this is going to be anything interesting. We have seen a lot of game boxes, game sticks, so for the people who are just tuning in. Oh. So recycle wise, this is not the best package. Let's put it that way. Okay, there is something heavy in here. So I do wonder, like, what are they getting? Okay, wait. Can I move it out like that? Oh, is it already here? Didn't even know. Okay. So this is interesting to show you all. So I ordered that PlayStation. You know, I did a voting poll asking, hey, what kind of PlayStation do you want me to order? And a lot of people surprisingly asked me to order this one. The PlayStation 2 Eeny Meeny version. Wow. Okay. But what was interesting about this is that this thing has very cool options. Okay, came with a stand. That's kind of cool. Okay. It was not cheap. Of course it was not cheap. They do have like some other solutions. Let's see, there's an original power supply. Okay. So they're giving me all of the cabling. Over here we're having the memory card. Let's see what it says. Doesn't make any sense to me, seriously. But, wow. Seriously, wow. This thing is freaking small. Look at this. This is indeed like the PlayStation Micro. And so far, first impression, it's not that bad. Oh, I completely like ruined the 7,000 or 79,000 version. But we still have like the two ports, everything on here. Okay, on and off switch. But this is interesting. When you're looking at the back, we have a built-in HDMI. We have a VGA output. The only problem I'm having at this point is that I don't have a VGA monitor. I do have like an LCD VGA, but don't have a VGA like a CRT. I do wonder what this tiny button does. Okay, because there's the on and off switch over here. Okay, so this is kind of cool, absolutely. The results on PlayStation 5 Mini, I love to check out. We're going to be thinking about it if I'm going to be ordering the other one, but this is kind of cool, absolutely. Let's put it back in the bag. Let's put it back in the bag. Let's put it back in the bag. And let's check it out. All right, so let's go to the next one, the final one, and let's do this. So it's almost like a 2-hour live stream, and maybe it's like the longest live stream I've ever done. It's a very heavy one. Ooh, it's tightly packed up. Wait, what? What? Waka 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 waka. Oh, another boxing glove. Waka 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 waka. And it is ta-ta-da, another crazy Gamebox whatever thingy. Waka 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 waka. All right, whoopity, and it's indeed. Okay, it's official now. Oh man, I purchased the same. I purchased, yep, that happens, you know, when I'm ordering, you know, I know for a fact I ordered a different product and it's shipping something different to me. That happens a lot. So that's wasted another like $20, $30. That's something that, you know, that is why I was so careful reading through the pages, thinking like, hey, what can we expect? What do we get? But I'm going to be going through the list itself, searching if I accidentally ordered twice. But otherwise I'm going to be filing in a dispute that they're just sending me a different product. Because also that is what they're doing sometimes. Just using a random picture and, you know, in such an annoying thing. They have a lot of craziness. Okay.